Liverpool remain locked in talks over an agreement for Marc Guehi, with Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner demanding a replacement is signed before the England international can leave. The Premier League champions tabled an offer of £35 million with a 10% sell-on clause on Saturday, but the FA Cup holders are looking for £40 million for their captain and negotiations remain ongoing on transfer deadline day. The Reds had earmarked the Palace skipper as a target earlier this summer, but with the Three Lions centre-back heading into the final 12 months of his deal at Selhurst Park, the champions took a relaxed stance, believing they could snare him either at a knockdown price later in the window or as a free agent next year. The Echo reported in June that Liverpool were prepared to be patient in their pursuit of Guehi in the belief they could sign him late in the window as a knockdown price given his contract status. A breakthrough had been expected after Palace's Conference League qualifier against Fredrikstad on Thursday night, a game which Glasner insisted Guehi had to be involved in to help secure a historic first campaign in Europe for the Eagles. However, Guehi remains a Palace player for now and scored an eye-catching goal in Sunday's impressive 3-0 victory over Aston Villa at Villa Park, and Glasner, who is desperate to keep his skipper, believes it is too late in the window to source an adequate replacement. Glasner revealed that Guehi had been told in March he would be allowed to leave if the club could find someone to join at centre-back. Back in June, Sporting's Ousmane Diomande was outlined as the primary target, while talks over Toulouse's 19-year-old JD Canvat are now said to be at an advanced stage. Roma's Evan Endika is another who is said to be attracting interest at Selhurst Park alongside Manchester City's Switzerland international Manu Akanji. Speaking to Sky Sports after that 3-0 win over Villa, Glasner said, "For playing a successful season we need Marc, and it is not possible with 1 day left to find a replacement who can play in the Premier League. You've seen our defensive setup, I have spoken about it quite often, this is our foundation and everyone knows exactly what he has to do. Everyone can rely on each other, and Marc, of course, is not just a small part of the puzzle, he is our captain, so we have to keep him. I told this to the chairman, and again, it's not for me. It's nice because I like Marc, he is such a professional and such a nice guy, but it's for the future of Crystal Palace and playing a successful season, so we have to keep him. And especially we talked and said we will sell Marc if we have the right replacements, and we don't have the right replacements, so for me, it's clear to keep him." In his post-match press conference, the Palace coach added, "We had a meeting in March and we had an agreement that we're just selling Marc if we have the right replacement in. And we wanted to have this replacement at the beginning of the season, the preseason, to be independent from this situation. This was July 9th, today is August 31st.